Back with another edition of SVG SportsTech On Demand for you. Brandon Costa from Sports Video Group. Joined now by Mike Connell. He's president of Sportzcast. Mike, certainly wish it was under better circumstances and in person, but great to see you virtually otherwise. How are you holding up?
Quite well. I've turned my man cave into a studio, and I'm seeing too much video in little postage stamp windows this week.
I know, right? It's getting out of control. Anyway, so Sportscast, please tell us a little bit more about what the company is all about, and in what ways, if at any, have you needed to pivot the company in light of this current situation that we're all in the coronavirus pandemic?
Well, sure. Well, Sportscast basically is a fast, efficient way to get your scoreboard data from anywhere in the world into graphics to produce into your overlays, again, anywhere in the world, locally, REMI, that really doesn't matter. When this pandemic started, the sports industry was in a panic. Everything got shut down. Mm-hmm. We quickly started getting phone calls where, well, I shouldn't say quickly, but after it settled in, sports are going to come back, and there may not be as many fans in the stands, but there's going to be telecasts and there's streaming. So the ability to do local cloud-based graphics, cloud-based streaming is becoming really important. So when we get going again, we'll be ready.
Great. So this is still certainly the time of the year. We won't have an NAB show or other trade shows for a little while, but still lots of innovation going on. Take us into your product portfolio. What's new and what should people be on the lookout for?
Sure. Well, because all this switching and cloud thing, let's see if this works. So things start off at the scoreboard. We make a little device called the ScoreLink. You see one running here now. There's a typical scoreboard controller. Our whole philosophy is get the data from any scoreboard to any locations that's necessary to deliver the graphics. And that's been the core of what we've been doing. What's new, or what was going to be new at NAB coming up, we're going to launch some new products called SportsSuite. And SportsSuite is a totally web-based scoreboard graphics and scoreboard data management system. And what's unique is because it's web-based, you can design your scoreboards from anywhere in the world. You can access the data. This particular one right now is connected up to a scoreboard. It's ticking, the 124, you see it. Mm-hmm. But we noticed graphics often are difficult. So we wanted to come up with a system that's literally drag and drop. The little SEC logo, I'll take it out, and I'll just do something really quick and basic. If I chose a file that is coming down somewhere in the cloud, grab a logo. Let's just turn it to the Florida Gator since we're located in Florida. Something that's added back into the system. It's there. We size it, position it. We've created a new graphic. Everything is exactly that way. It's size, drag, and drop. Except now there's if I save that, which, because of this little menu, here we go. It's going to save. What are we going to call it? You're sitting over my menu with your picture. Okay, that's
sorry. I'll duck out of the way.
Upload it. It's exported. So now it's available as a web page. So because it's HTML delivered graphics, it's instantly available anywhere around the world. So there's the little graphic that I've created here. When we deliver it as HTML, the typical broadcast systems, there's, we all know the TriCaster and vMix, there's a long list, and there's all the cloud systems that's coming up. We bring those graphics into a typical TriCaster. So we have plugins now that we've launched for all the production systems that can receive that graphic. Looks like our little video is quit here, so let's crank it up, get the graphic going again, put it over the source, and maybe take that source. And the graphic we created is out there. So what I just presented was a pretty powerful system. I created a graphic here in my, in my man cave of my house. It's available on a production now anywhere in the world. The data is either local or cloud-based, meaning the local production's getting the real-time data for the clock, which is of course important. But I'm also creating that web page that could be going, oh, we get to see you coming back. I'm cheating there. We get that web page that can be plugged in to a graphic or any type of a production. So all of the cloud graphics I've noticed, I've been reading all the little press releases coming around. Those are, it's kind of where we're going. So Sportscast is now going to bridge that live score data into the graphics. We're going to be adding the full stat packages into this. So anyone that's migrating over to cloud or REMI, remote graphics, college campuses that are putting in the centralized broadcast facilities, we're going to be ready for them.
Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Really interesting stuff to see. Mike, we certainly appreciate you the time and appreciate everything you and the company are doing for helping continue not only to keep the sports video production industry up and running, but moving forward at this time.
Well, really appreciate it. I'm sorry we didn't see everybody in Atlanta, but we'll certainly be at the next one.
Absolutely. All right. He is Mike Connell, president of Sportscast. You can learn more about what his company is up to and what some of the others over at SVG SportsTech On Demand are by visiting sportsvideo.org.